Hey, what is up everybody? Blazer here, and today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going ahead and going over what's going to be coming out tonight here. Seeing tonight is the actual content update. So if you guys are interested in this, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video as always. And if you do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out in the future. We're almost at 4.1k, which a lot of you guys have been going insane with that. And I'm really proud of this because it's been pretty dry. Okay, I've been trying to make some decent content for a lot of you guys, but it's definitely been a dry week, so I do apologize about that. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and dive straight on in here with this one, and we're just gonna talk about the first thing that comes to mind here, and that of course is the content preview. For a lot of you guys, y'all don't know exactly what it is, so I'm going to be going ahead and highlighting exactly what's going to be happening. Now, this is the Valentine's update. A bunch of you guys kept asking last week, is this the Valentine's update? Is this the Valentine's update? Where is the Valentine's update? You finally have it. We were taking a little bit of a gap period, and this was mainly to get us back aligned with the CN way that we had to be set up. CN is always a week ahead of us, so what they ended up doing was they gave us a update that CN ended up getting beforehand, and then they finally gave it to us, while CN went to the Valentine's update, of course, a week ahead. We're now going to be going ahead and doing that as well, where we're going to get the actual Valentine's update. CN's going to be going, of course, there next week, and we're probably going to get a glimpse into whatever character is about to come out, which is going to be awesome to see as well. Now, this is interesting. This is cool because we do have a lot of things that we need to go over for you guys who are interested to know what's actually coming out in this update. But before I get into that, I do want to tell you, a lot of you, y'all need to make sure before this update does drop in like 7 hours, or at least, well, more than 7 hours, because we have to calculate for what's it called, the maintenance. But in 7 hours, do know that whatever you need to do, you might want to get it done this time, because a lot of events are about to expire, including some events such as like the Palace 3 update event. I don't think it expires for everyone, because I know some of us started at different times on different accounts, but I do know it expires for people who are probably playing during that time. And this is why I'm going to actually show you guys this little event right here. This does disappear in 7 hours. If you've been playing as long as I have and you haven't completed this, you might want to complete it, because these goodies that you get out of here will not be back. At least they won't be given for free. All of these gems and stuff like that, you will be missing out on. And then the most important things I find here is definitely going to be these little red things here. Try to get those out of there. They're going to be very necessary. And if you haven't finished everything, you're also missing out on Siegfried and missing out on all these, or all these different ones here. Now they call it Ziegfeld or something, but I'm just calling Siegfried. But you're gonna be missing out on all of those here, so be sure to not miss out. It's gonna suck if that does happen for a lot of you guys, and I'm promising you it's not gonna be a fun time. The other part, of course, is going to be the summoning section here. If there is characters that you want to have, 10 hours is when the character banner does go away. I hope none of you guys are summoning on this, but as for at least Mesa, if you guys wanted to summon on him, I don't know when he's going to be back. I don't know if they're going to celebrate White Day as well, which should bring back all the male characters. But if you guys wanted to summon on him, he does disappear in 10 hours. So do your final summons before it, of course, happens. But now that we've gotten those necessary little moments out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about exactly what we're going to be getting very, very soon. Now, I recorded this a little bit earlier. The issue was my father ended up messing with my mic a little bit there, and yeah, our volume was kind of low, so I had to re-record this, which did kind of suck. But all in all, we're going to be looking at the version 3.4.1 content preview, which we are getting this. What this is going to end up bringing is the Valentine's Day event story here, alongside of the romantic date event. Now, this one is just going to have different dates, and of course you can get up the levels, from my knowledge, based on if what's it called, if you're dating them already in a confidant, they do start at level 3, while if you're not dating them already, of course they start at level 0 like normal. But with this here, of course, you will be able to get a head start and be able to fill up this, which will give you certain things as well. We then will have a LeBlanc Easter egg that's going to be in the game. Don't know anything about it. I haven't heard much about it, actually, surprisingly enough. Normally I usually hear about these little events here, especially on the CN side, and I like to kind of listen to them to some extent because they are kind of interesting, but I have heard nothing about this just yet, so I'm gonna be surprised just as much as you guys are when it does come down to this one. And then we have the big one, You Are My Destiny rerun. This is a huge deal, you guys. Okay, do not miss your chance on this. This is going to be the Valentine's Day banner that I was telling you guys about. This banner is bringing back 2 characters who are absolutely necessary and are the best faces of this game. One of them is being Futaba, who is a crit rate, crit damage debuff, crit damage overall offensive navi, which you do need a navigator in any of your teams at all times. Much like how Wonder stays in there, you always will need a navigator. Then you have Cord, who is a supporter, on field supporter at that, in which helps out your highlight. She utterly makes things so easy to spam pretty much your ultimate moves. I went over these 2 multiple times, especially when it comes down to preparing for these characters. Be sure to get them and their weapons. This is not a drill for you guys here, you guys. I'm telling you, without these 2 units, oh, it hurts, but with them, it makes a lot of things a lot easier. Do suggest for a lot of you guys, if you get into this game, get those 2 characters. If you want to get any other characters beside them, knock yourself out. I would recommend probably Moko, aka this one right here where my cursor's on her. That one, you want to get her. But do keep in mind, if you're going for Haru, you're gonna need to get Moko. So they come in the package deal either way like that. But all in all, this is a huge banner. Don't miss it. It's freaking awesome, and it has a ton of characters that you guys might want to go ahead and pull for. Now, the next thing, Howler's rerun. For those of you who do not have Howler or who really want to have Howler, she is going to be rated up as a banner as well. Now, do keep in mind, if you're going for this character, she is a standard character. She is in the standard banner. The only thing that you're really going to be summoning for her with this is to get her with ease, or at least get her easier. Seeing there's multiple standard characters out there, making it a little bit harder to get her. So if you really want to get her, you want her on rate up, this is the time to get her. Though I don't recommend it because she is a standard character at the end of the day. Now, the next thing that's going to be added is the the chocolate shadow battles here, which is going to be another interesting little event. I have not actually heard much about this one as well, so that's going to be interesting to see how that's going to plan out. It's going to be taking place with Shun, Referu, and Wonder, and from my knowledge, I think they do have some custom ultimates as well for this little chocolate battle. So I am interested to see on that. I have seen little what's it called, thumbnails for it from Faz and stuff, but I have not clicked on them because I did not want to be spoiled on what they actually do. So yeah, very interesting exactly to see how that is. We also do get an exclusive login reward, which is going to be a whole multi for a weapon. And then we have the romantic puzzles event, which I don't think we've had this event since maybe Riddle and Ren standard banner. I could have swore they had one, unless we had one for Palace 3 too. I'm maybe absent-minded, I'm not sure, but we are getting this little event back, which is going to give us some decent bit of gems, which is always nice. Then we're having these special chocolates from Soulmates, which, if I'm right, this is the one that we're going to give chocolates to everyone, and eventually we do get beat up for it because they're technically presents that everyone's receiving, all the women's receiving, so Wonder might get in trouble for that as well. And then we have the next one. This is a very important one for you guys who do Astrolab. This season of season 3 will be coming to an end, and then we will have the new season, aka season 4, which is Pisces, is going to be coming out very, very soon. You guys are wanting to do this because you're going to get a lot of rewards from this. If you end up missing the last one here or just not being able to complete it, it's a lot of rewards that would usually go to your mental image that is now away from that. So surely do keep that in mind and take it with a side of just whatever. You gotta keep that in mind. Try to complete it if you can. Can't, it's okay. Then lastly, we have the Jack-o'-lantern plush and Black Frost plush that's getting added to the Crane game, which are limited plushies that you want to get as well. But all in all, that is everything that we need to go over today. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys, I am straight up going to be going insane on this because finally we have some more content that's going to be coming out, and I've been trying my utter hardest to try and make some interesting things for you guys. Though I will say this, this weekend I will be having the tier list up, at least for this month here, in which that will be on the 19th. Reason why I waited this long is because I wanted at least enough time to make sure everything was going at least according to plan, especially when it comes down to at least where Rin's rated and stuff like that, where I believe other characters are being rated now. So I wanted to give that some time to give a good little thought through before we posted that video, and that should be going up this weekend. And then Rin's guide hopefully should be going up this weekend or either next week, because I do got to prepare for the next character that's going to be coming out after this whole huge banner anyways. So truly do look forward to that. But till next time, everybody, thank you for watching. Peace out.